Okay, we're live. Okay, so we're live. Okay. So let me just let you guys be able to talk in the chat. So I gotta go to my channel, edit it. Edit it. Well, I didn't do a lot today. I don't know. Let's see what I did today. Today I put up some bumper stickers in my room. I'll just get up and show you guys. And I had a Clinton pennant, Bill Clinton pennant. I just put some of these for my room. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, room tour. Not too much for this area. Yeah. So we have 2 viewers. I just need to edit the video so. Okay. Okay, now you guys can talk in the chat. And I will also right now copy, paste the link into the thing. So, yeah. I'm so happy. This is a great day for Democrats. We're leading in the generic ballot. We're passing bills. Joe Manchin's being cooperative. It's just a Democrat's dream. Okay, I have 0 viewers. We don't have 3. You know what? I kind of cleaned my room a little bit, so I'm going to show off some of my political stuff. So let me just show off my Allen keys. I don't know. I need a haircut. Yuck. Oh, crap. Hey. Okay.
I'm releasing a new meme video tomorrow.
I literally just go on servers, find a political meme, and post it when I have nothing to post that day.
Yeah, it's like those slander memes.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I did one of the segments of my meme is Wyatt Tubman explaining how Tim Ryan's great grandfather's write-ins actually won the 1792 election.
Is it like a political YouTubers slander?
No, it's just politics in general slander because it has actual politicians. Like Ilhan Omar explaining how she isn't actually a jihadist.
Sorry. I'm doing a live. Oh, sorry. My mom's asking me to do something.
Where's Wyatt Tubman?
I don't know. Wyatt Tubman's the reason people do live streams at this point.
Yeah. He said that he was around today.
Oh, I hate Discord sometimes.
Why? Are you still on that server?
What server?
New Generation's mock government server?
Yeah.
Why are you never active on it?
Because I'm really lazy. I did a mock government once, and then I just gave up.
Were you ever active on it?
Not too much. Emperor Hanks.
Oh my god.
Hello.
What do you guys think about the new bill?
The Inflation Reduction Act?
Yeah.
You know, in the last couple of weeks, like Democrats have actually like started getting stuff done, and that's why it's like helping them. And
Yeah.
I think this is also gonna help Biden's approval rating. Obviously, it's not gonna.
Really helping,
Yeah,
but
that's not happening.
I know.
like,
I'm not saying it's getting boosted, but I think it could help
it's
it.
gonna help him like by 0.
Also, that boost in polling was mainly due to a bunch of Democratic internals in the aggregate. If you actually look at them, it's like all these internals
There's
coming
actually
out.
one Democratic internal, and it's the Republicans leading by 4.
No, because like all these internals, like it's all these polls that are internals that have Democrats up by like 9 that are affecting the aggregate, which is
Well,
Well, yeah,
obviously
but
not
not
gonna
the
happen.
yeah, like in Ohio.
No, there's literally like generic ballot polls that show the Democrats up like 8 to 9.
Like
And
on
that's like
5:30.
rigging the whole, and that's like getting the whole aggregate. It's affecting the aggregate. Because like when the average like independent polls only shows Republicans up like 3, and all these Dem internals show them up 8. Yeah, the if you aggregate all of them together, the Democrats are going to be in the lead.
Here, wait, I wish. 538 is 60 for the Democrats in the Senate.
They what?
It's like 60 in the
Yeah, that's not happening. Democrats are not holding the Senate. I'm calling that right now. There's no way that with the approval rating of Joe Biden, Democrats are going to be holding the Senate.
Well, Donald
If they
Trump.
have,
Donald Trump had like basically the same approval rating. Not by
well, yeah,
much.
but look at the states that were up in 2018. Democrats have like no path to retain this.
Yeah, they lost a lot. The Democrats, the map is
They had
pretty
no-
good for them.
They had no way to win that election. If this year there were no like Republican pickup opportunities, that'd be one thing, but that's not true. There's tons of pickup opportunities. Republicans, I think, are automatically gonna get Nevada, probably Arizona at this rate.
See, this is not an internal. This Reuters is pretty moderate. Democrats lead by 2 points. Rasmussen.
Yeah, but they have the polling is in the 30s. You don't trust polling in the 30s. Like, look at
The
that.
only one. Here's the only internal basically that I can find, and it's literally showing the Republicans leading.
Data for Progress. Yeah, I know. Data for Progress is actually being realistic. This now.
The best
Which is
polling
odd.
shows. The best polling is like showing Democrats up by 3.
No, it's not. What's the best polling?
Mammoth University, A
That's
plus
not even
rating.
that good at polls. And they had like Feingold up, I think, 12 in the Senate race in 2016. They're not the best polling.
78.
Also, don't trust that 538 rating system. It means nothing.
Whatever. If inflation goes down, they'll probably win big. LOL.
No, they're not. The Democrats are not winning big this year. I can guarantee.
Yeah. Well, I bet if inflation basically goes back to normal. That would be funny to watch.
To be honest, I don't even know anymore. Like, I don't know what polls you can trust or anything. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I just
Also,
wish
it's July. Democrats always gain big in the July polling, and then in after Labor Day.
No,
it
it's
starts to collapse.
August.
That's what's gonna happen.
my birthday.
I know it's after Labor Day. Never trust the polls until after Labor Day. They give July and August is just
Okay, I'm gonna
bad.
quote you on that. Nevada really sucks on 538.
Yeah, Laxalt is winning that. I think Republicans are
Yeah,
gonna
Laxalt's gonna win.
I also think Masters is gonna win in Arizona because he's perfectly pivoting to the general. I think he's gonna win. He might
Bruh.
honestly overperform Kerry Lake at the end of the day, which is something I never thought I would be saying, but I think it might end up happening.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it might.
Mark
You guys
is such
vastly.
a
He's not
Mark
that
is such
popular.
a. Yeah,
He's
he's
not-
pretty popular. He has
He's
a good
got like a
reputation.
+2 approval rating. That's nothing. Also, he
Yeah,
beat-
yeah, nobody
he
even
beat
knows
the-
who Blake
the
Masters is.
worst-
He's like
listen.
a millionaire that nobody hears about.
he beat the worst possible Republican by 2 points in 2020.
Yeah, because that was Arizona. I wasn't used to it.
Then why do you think that they would a state where Joe Biden has like a 28% approval rating like Arizona and Mark Kelly's barely above water. What makes you think this year they're gonna
Okay, look,
be like?
Biden's approval rating does not mean anything about specific.
Yes, it does actually. People
Okay.
listen.
Look,
This isn't.
look.
Listen,
Biden
this
isn't
isn't
running
19.
Biden is not running in every single state. There's an individual Democrat.
Yes, but Mark Kelly has closely aligned himself with Biden. Hasn't been dissing. Like
Not
for
that-
example, even
Guys,
Warnock has been
it's out.
distancing.
Let's talk elections. New prediction is out.
Okay, let's
I
talk
don't
about.
care what LTE says. He thought Texas had a real shot at flipping in 2020. I honestly don't care what LTE says. The dude thought Ron Johnson was going to lose until Virginia happened. I don't care what LTE says.
But who heard of Blake Masters until the primaries? Literally no one. He has like no name recognition, and he's just a billionaire no one heard about. At least Trump.
Well, yeah, but like, what about Herschel Walker? He's got like probably the most name recognition of any candidate this cycle in an open Senate race, and you still think he's gonna lose?
Yeah, because he's a terrible candidate. He's not well informed.
But Blake Masters is a good candidate. He's getting his name out there. You guys are vastly overestimating like all the Democratic incumbents.
Blake Masters is going to do way better than Herschel Walker. That's for sure. But
I wouldn't listen. Walker, I think, is gonna win because people underestimate like yes, Georgia did move to the left in 2020, but it voted so narrowly for Biden, and I can't see a state like that voting.
yeah, because Biden, Warnock's way more popular than freaking Biden.
He's not that popular. I've looked at the numbers. Like all these people have like approvals in the 40s. Like sure, it might be above water, but it's like 48% approve, 47% disapprove. It's stuff like that. It's not like he's
half of those
super
people.
popular.
Half of these people are not going to vote. That like don't know or undecided on him.
Also, you have to realize that like Walker is like a god in the Atlanta suburbs. You have to realize how popular like football. He's a football legend. You don't know that?
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Really?
That's
Herschel
gonna
Walker's a football player. He got hit in the head too many times in the football.
That literally helps in elections. You guys don't understand any of this. You just want to
who would you
look
vote
at your
for?
little.
Freaking football player or like smart incumbent senator?
Well, no, I would not vote for a pro-abortion Democrat under any circumstances. I would vote for a literal, like, crackhead if they were anti-abortion over Warnock. Any day of the week.
Bruh. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of sick of Wyatt. Every time Wyatt talks, I get a headache. I'm
You
sorry.
guys are just like Wyatt, though.
No, I'm not as biased. I don't think the polls are everything.
You agree with him on like every Senate race besides Ohio.
No, I don't agree with him on the data. I don't believe with his margins. His margins are crappy. He thinks Arizona's going to. Arizona's not.
I cannot see a scenario though where Laxalt wins but Masters loses. They're both going to win or they're both going to lose, in my opinion. Those states vote pretty closely aligned, at least in recent years. Arizona and
I will say
Nevada.
this: in the past, pollsters have underestimated Nevada's Democratic support.
No, they haven't. In 2020, all the polling showed Biden up there by like 6 to 7 points. Biden ended up winning it by less than Clinton did in
Nevada's
2016.
very consistent with their elections. They like.
No, they're not. They're literally not. In 2008, they voted for Obama by like 8. 2012, they voted for him by 6. Yes, 2016 and 2020 were close, but that was because no one really contested the state.
Senate elections too. They were both by 2 points. I don't think she's gonna win, but okay.
Yeah, I think she's gonna lose by about 2 points.
The only reason that Masta won in 2016 was because of the Libertarian on the ballot. She only got 47%.
Okay, that's kind of coping.
How is that coping?
The
You think that
Libertarians took the votes.
you seriously think that if there was no Libertarian on the ballot, those voters would have gone to Masto? No, they wouldn't.
Hey, Warnock has a +5 approval rating, which isn't the best. But
Oh
it's pretty
boy, he's popular. No, you guys are vastly overestimating Democratic chances. It's gonna be so funny on November 8th. And listen, I'll, as of things where it stands now, if polling does not look any better near Labor Day, I'll concede. But as of now, I'm not trusting polling until Labor Day. And I think I just cannot see a way, as of right now, with Biden's approval and everything like that. And keep in mind, this is about the generic ballot. What is it? They've got like Democrats leading by 0 point something now. In 2020, at this point, they had Democrats leading by 9 points in the generic ballot, but they ended up winning it by like 3.
Okay, wait, I have a question. Do you think Bob Cassie's a popular senator?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, but he has the same approval rating as Ralph Warnock.
Well then, like here's the thing. I don't think Casey is different as he has approval with the independents. So a lot of people will just vote for him because he has a family name in the state. Warnock does not have that.
Warnock has
is-
his out there and like the because he's like a famous.
Nobody
pastor.
knew. Look, you always talk about nobody knew who Warnock was until he ran for Senate. The only reason he won that election was because Loeffler was his opponent.
Yeah,
If
but
he was,
now
if it
Walker's
was, listen, if it was Warnock versus David Perdue, Perdue would have trounced him, even after the whole
dude,
McConnell
Purdue
thing.
and Loeffler were like the most terrible candidates in the whole
Purdue
world.
was better than Loeffler. He was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
against
but
this.
he lost. He still lost to like Ossoff.
Yeah,
What
the
did-
reason he lost was because McConnell basically screwed the country over.
And also,
Like
he didn't even try to debate him. He just like didn't even debate at all. Herschel. Okay, Ralph
I
Warnock.
actually saw something that debate. I actually looked at that, and Purdue wasn't even invited to that debate. It was literally set up by the DNC to be some sort of like.
What's your source? It's probably really biased.
It wasn't a source. I thought I saw some. I could be wrong, but I thought I saw somewhere that that's what.
That would be wrong, because Purdue would probably not do. Purdue wouldn't do really good in the debate, but Warnock is gonna trounce Herschel Walker in the debates.
Well, yeah, debates aren't everything though.
Walker's not
Like here's the
debating.
thing:
Yeah,
the
I'm just saying
overwhelming
those
majority.
are-
Listen, the overwhelming majority of Americans said that in the second presidential debate, Trump won, but he still ended up losing the election.
Yeah, and because
Debates
also
don't decide it.
wait, it
Debates
wasn't
don't
even the
decide it.
second. Trump did wait. What? It's what? Wait.
Wait, can
No, the
can I have a
third debate it
source for
was.
that?
Excuse me.
Hanks?
Excuse me. It was the third debate. Well, technically, the second debate was canceled, but the third
Wait.
debate that was the final debate.
Wait,
The majority. What?
can
No,
I have
why
a source
can't
for
you
that?
do- Man, I'm gonna search it up right now.
Wait, Emperor Hanks, can I have a source for that?
I don't have a source. I just remember seeing that on like the news. Like, here's the thing. I'm not like you. I don't
Wait,
save these sources.
where did you see
'Cause-
that?
I don't remember, dude. This was back in like 2020. You guys were probably like babies when 2020 happened, but I was actually paying attention to this.
No, I was
Okay.
paying attention.
Well, okay. Who won the final presidential 2028
Well, you can't
debate?
type in who won because
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at sources. Okay, this is like around the middle source.
yeah, you're gonna say around the middle, and then it's gonna be like the New York Times or something.
No, that's stupid.
Yeah, Minnesota predictions. I'm here with the middle of the road analysis from the Young Turks. This is my source. Middle of the
Okay,
road.
who do you think is the most vulnerable? Who do you think is going to be the hardest Democrat to beat this November? Like in a swing
Maggie
competitive.
Hassan.
Maggie hasn't, okay. Except for her.
Actually, probably Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett at this point.
Well, no, wait, no, like a really I'm talking like really swing state.
Then New Hampshire. Maggie Hassan.
Yeah, well, Colorado is.
Not at this point. Michael Bennett's not going to like lose to Odea.
Odea
Odea has a bigger chance. Odea has a bigger chance than freaking Beto, and that's funny.
Well, Odea is a really moderate candidate.
Yeah, and Beto's just like his campaign is not good for
Beto's
Texas.
really progressive. It's
Yeah,
weird because, like, if you look at some of these, like, conservative southern states, Democrat progressives actually perform better. Like, in Texas, like, it's really
we have
weird.
two Emperor Hanks.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry about that. My thing kind of glitched out.
There's two of you. Okay,
I know.
which one's
The other one glitched out.
Oh, okay.
All I can say though is you guys are vastly overestimating Democratic chances.
And I still think.
You think
they
okay?
won't
How
win.
many seats will the Republicans win? You think in
I
2020?
think as of now, 52 to 53 seats, depending on what happens in Pennsylvania.
Wait, can you
Yeah,
show me a map?
Pennsylvania's all-
Can you show me a map?
I have Pennsylvania as a pure toss-up right now.
Pennsylvania is gonna be closer than people. People,
Yeah,
okay,
it's not gonna be a blowout.
Pennsylvania
The
is not
polling
gonna
coming
be,
out from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania
Oh
is
yeah,
not
I
gonna be.
looked at the polling for
Sorry.
I looked at the polling for Pennsylvania. Not a single reputable pollster has polled it yet. It's all either Democratic internals or like neocon pollsters.
Okay,
So
let's do a
I
fact
don't.
check.
Also, pretty much all the polling that shows Fetterman up big is using registered voters instead of
I do
likely
not
voters
think
and registered voter
Fetterman's gonna
polls.
win by a
Half
huge
the
margin.
people in those probably aren't even gonna vote.
Fetterman's not like Fetterman's just gonna win by like probably.
No,
less
he's not. He's not winning by.
Less than a point.
No, I have
Or-
it as a pure toss-up right now.
Best case scenario
I think
for Fetterman
Oz is
will
the
be.
narrow favorite.
No, how is
I
Oz?
think
You're
Oz
just
is
gonna
the narrow
co-favorite the
favorite.
nominee. If Dave McCormick was the nominee, he would do way better than Dr.
Yeah.
Oz. I would make that a lead.
You listen. If you okay, okay. Listen. Unlike you guys, I've actually looked at the crosstabs, and Oz is winning the amount of voters he needs. He's doing great with the independents. The only people he's not doing good with is the Trump voters, who are refusing to say that they'll support him now because of everything that happened during the primary. However, when election day comes and Mastriano and Oz are starting to campaign side by side, what's
Look,
going to happen is the Trump base is going to vote for him come election day.
There's like a lot of voters, and like
Listen,
this is on
there's
both
no
sides.
way
A
Oz
lot
is
of
going
voters
to.
that like someone. There's like a lot of people, like a lot of independents. They say they favor someone, but they still end up voting. That's why like a lot of Democrats are overestimated, but also Republicans
Oz
sometimes.
is literally leading with Listen. Oz is leading with independents by 10 points. There's no way that he loses the election but wins independents by 10.
How is he
It's not
winning
gonna
by
happen. If he
10
wins
points? I do
independents by
not
10,
believe
he wins
that.
the election.
Race for the White House.
No, I'm
Wait,
saying
where
he's
is-
winning independents by 10 points, which means if he's winning
Yeah, I know.
independents, if he wins
I know, but I'm just trying to find the source. I'm just trying to see if that's true.
Wait, where did you see that?
I'm looking at it. I'm checking it.
I will say this. I think that in the past and I think that it's still today, that we are severely underestimating Republicans. And I think that the
Yeah, that's
Senate
true.
is a toss-up until really September. Until, Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, but right now the Democrats I think have an advantage in the Senate. Oh my gosh, how many Emperor Hanks will I have to add?
Add all of them, Emperor Hanks.
Okay. I'm trying to look at the Pennsylvania polls. Won't let me. Okay, independents. Let's see with independents in Pennsylvania. Here's the thing. Dr. Oz is such a crappy candidate. Like, Dr. Oz, Fetterman, he's not. Fetterman just needs to shut up about New Jersey. New Jersey, it was a good attack, but now it's just terrible.
Yes, I'm back.
Fetterman needs to run a better campaign if he really, really wants to actually have it secure. Because he needs to stop talking about New Jersey. He can bring up New Jersey now and then, but that's like the center of his campaign. Also, Dr. Oz, center of his campaign is
But Fetterman's
veterans.
not gonna shut up. And here's the thing. Oz is actually out there campaigning. Oz is running
Yeah, well, Fetterman's wife is campaigning. Okay, I'm joking on that. I'm joking on that one. Okay, with independents, let's see who's winning independents.
That is so freaking racist. You're making fun of medicine.
Okay, Dr. Oz is like losing by 4 points with independents. Only like 30% of independents are undecided. Most of them are going to vote for Dr. Oz. I mean, Fetterman. He has 37.1% of the independent vote. He's not going to lose. Fetterman is not going to lose. He's not. If Fetterman's leading with independents, okay. He's also leading with white voters. He's leading with the main age demographic. He's leading with 48 and plus. He's leading with every single age group, for crying out loud. Every age group he's leading with. Like, there's no way he's not gonna lose. Like, Republicans are using this too much to their advantage this year. They're saying it's like red wave, the wave part. It's a red year, but I don't know if it's a red wave year. It's just red.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. I found a source and it says Fetterman's leading by 4 or 3 points with independents. He's also leading with white voters.
Wait, where are you getting this from?
A site called Race to the White House. They put
Race to the White House? That is not a...
They predicted the 2020 election.
Oh boy, like, so did everyone. Literally everyone, I think. Even Trafalgar's later polls got, like, everything on point.
Remember when Let's Talk elections?
Yeah, they probably predicted the 2020 election, but they probably had, like, Biden winning 400 electoral votes.
It's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah, but they probably got, like, Florida dead wrong. They probably had Biden winning Florida. Am I correct with that assumption? Wait, what was the margin they had Biden winning Pennsylvania by in that?
I don't know. It doesn't have it up anymore. It's not the 2020 election.
Then how do you know they predicted 2020 right if it's not up?
Because I went on the website a while back.
No, I need a source. Just like you guys said. You guys say I need to give
Fine,
me a
I'll try to
source.
find a source. Want me to find a source? I will find a source. Okay, let's try to find a source.
Source that has been debunked.
Okay.
I need
well,
to make
look,
sure
actually,
it's not debunked.
They took it off though.
They
the polls
took
you're
it off.
wait. What you're saying though is like it's like you're saying it with like basically not as much evidence. I just don't. Oh crap.
My evidence are the polling crosstabs actually.
Yeah.
But you guys
crap.
probably don't know how to read them because you guys literally just look at a poll and you'll say, "Oh, Fetterman +8 guys, it's totally real."
Fetterman's not gonna look. I don't think polls are gonna show the exact.
This is what you need to do. You don't know
don't
anything about this topic. You should do exactly what I told you to. Honestly, I would rather have you focused on these stupid middle school relationships than caring about politics. How old? You're like 13. You should go out, go hang out with your friends from school, and do stuff for the summer.
I don't really am in contact with my friends during the summer.
Well, then maybe you should. Maybe you should do that.
Sorry, I'm interested.
I'm in contact with all my friends. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah, you don't have any friends probably. You're always on a
I actually do have a few.
Name like 5.
No, why would I dox the names of? No, I'm not doxing the names of my.
Don't like tell
I'm not.
people.
Yeah.
You don't need to say their.
I'm not gonna like dox.
You don't need to say their like. Last name. You can just say. Yeah, you can just say your first name.
Why would I dox?
That's
No,
creepy.
Why do I need to prove this? Why do I need to prove to Minnesota predictions that I have friends? I'm trying to comprehend why I need to like.
I'm just saying you guys
Is
are
this seriously like an argument? Overestimating it says the people. Dude, overestimating. I mean, come on. Do you think Democrats are going to hold the Senate this year? If you say yes, you are overestimating the Democrats.
Yeah, by like literally 50-50.
That's not happening this year, okay?
Yeah, look, the best case
If
scenario.
Republicans win, listen. If the Republicans win the national environment, Democrats are not holding the Senate.
it's just
And
it's a good
Republicans-
map. It's a good map, and the candidates are against is like really funny
No,
to see.
that's not. Blake Masters is gonna win.
Okay,
Laxalt's gonna
Masters is
win
a
for sure.
billionaire nobody's heard about until the 2022 election. Okay.
Yeah, no one knew who Warnock was too until 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, he was pretty famous in the area.
No, he was famous in Atlanta for people who were gonna vote Democrat anyways. They would have voted Democrat if
He
Hitler
was a-
was on the ballot. Let's be honest. All the people who knew who he was. He
Okay.
wasn't like some famous preacher. He was like the pastor of like some church in downtown Atlanta. Like the people who went to
Yeah,
that
the
church
one that
would-
Martin Luther King went to.
Yeah, it was the same. I mean, it wasn't that same location.
Yeah,
but it was,
cool, but like,
same
yeah,
building.
people will know it as the church Martin Luther King went to, but they're not gonna know it. They're
Like,
not gonna like think about that church
all
and
these
think,
polls,
"Oh,
okay,
Warnock was."
all these
Bastard.
polls suck, and the only poll is, look, all these polls show Fetterman winning. I don't think he's gonna win by that margin. I do think the polls do show. And it's just not the polls. It's just like what I think and like other stuff added into that. The candidates the GOP has done, I think we gave them too much confidence, and they just elected anyone thinking they could be any Democrat at this point. If
Fetterman is not a good candidate.
Who?
Fetterman, he's not a good candidate at all. He's a
Yeah, but
pussy, bro.
Dr. Oz is a crappy candidate.
No, Oz is gonna beat Fetterman. I'm calling
Okay,
it now.
tell me
Oz is
what
gonna beat-
qualities Dr. Oz has that makes him a good candidate.
He's literally like a local celebrity in Pennsylvania. Listen, he's already winning independents.
Dude, I'm a local celebrity in Pennsylvania.
He's
Look,
not even from Pennsylvania.
a local. Look, here's the thing. A lot of
He lived
politicians
like the
don't
listen.
their
He
home-
lived the majority of his life in Pennsylvania. So like,
No,
oh,
he's-
you're gonna do the
he lived there for, like-
New Jersey.
Here's the thing. He has other politicians. They were from a different state, but before they represent, like Hubert Humphrey was from North Dakota. But here's the thing, Dr. Oz, he didn't move. He moved specifically for his political career and his desires. Other politicians, they moved there just not for that, because of college.
Literally, tons of politicians do that. Also, listen, Oz was from like New Jersey, like which is right next to Pennsylvania. It's not like he lived all the way in Connecticut like David
Yeah.
McCormick did. You said McCormick would be so much better of a candidate. No, McCormick lived his entire life. He was born in Pennsylvania, lived his entire life in Connecticut, just moved back to Pennsylvania to run for Senate. That's what he did. And you think Fetterman wouldn't be attacking him on
John
that? He would.
Fetterman did. You just said John
Listen,
Fetterman's from
McCormick would be doing a lot worse than Oz is right now. And that's just a
Okay.
fact.
Dave
Because the Oz base
McCormick,
would
he
not
has appeal, and he's actually a good candidate. He would probably win.
No,
I
what
would
appeal
say-
does he
I would
have?
say he would win. I would say he would
He
win
has
by
appeal.
he would win by a lean margin.
No, McCormick is a worse candidate than Dr. Oz because
Okay, tell me
listen,
more reasons. why
Dr. Oz is
a
an
good candidate.
economic populist. Oz is an economic populist. McCormick
Yeah, do you
is a
think
neocon.
independent voters are gonna care about that?
Yeah,
they're just
independent
gonna care
voters are already voting for Oz, so
No, they're not. The polls are not showing that at all.
yeah, according to what one poll.
Okay, look, my predictions are as of now. My predictions are what would happen if it was happening today. I don't know what's gonna happen in November. That's what I'm gonna have to wait for later. When we get into
literally,
September,
you think the economy is getting better? Like the economy is getting worse. Like this Inflation Act is gonna do nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm calling it. And might end up hurt. I've seen some economists say that
Yeah,
this
but
could end up
honestly,
hurting the economy.
these are all biased. These are all
Wait,
biased
there
polls.
was a report
Biased?
the
You
other
think
day that
CNBC is
Fox-
right? Are you trying to tell me
No,
that
look, I'm saying, look, Fox.
CNBC
You
is
think,
right
look,
with bias?
Fox News, 11 points for Fetterman. Okay, the
Oh,
freaking
dude,
partisan.
you realize Fox News
Hello.
is literally biased to the left when it comes to TPC. Can you help me debate like these 10-year-olds who don't know anything?
Wait,
All right, like what did I miss though?
wait.
They
We're
think
talking
that
about-
Fox
I
News
wanna
is a
say-
right wing.
You literally said Dr. Oz is a good candidate because he has recognition. Well, dude, he for lying about his freaking things he mentioned on his show. He
What
lied.
lies?
He lied about products helping people with their health.
Yeah.
How have you guys?
with independence? He's still gonna win.
You're just kind of coping with the results in the
Coping.
primaries.
You're the one coping. You think that like Warnock's gonna win? Like,
Okay,
dude,
look,
you're-
no,
you're-
I mentioned this in my Senate
quite
prediction.
literally are the
Walker
definition
in the
of COVID.
primary, Walker outvoted Warnock by over 100,000 in the primary.
Yeah, because there's more Republicans than Democrats in Georgia.
Yeah, so like
And
when you
Warnock-
look at primary turnout, it should be a lock for Walker. I'm
Well,
not saying it is.
I
think
Walker
Walker's gonna win.
Look, and also in the primaries, Warnock was expected to win. Like, okay, look, if you were a Democrat and you like somebody was gonna, and Warnock, if you're a Democrat in Georgia, are you gonna vote in the primaries for no reason?
Well, I will say this
I
about
vote,
Georgia.
yes.
In the Georgia Senate, in the Georgia primary, there were like no competitive races on the Democratic side. So most people, I have family in Georgia, and they didn't
Well,
get
the
out to vote in
Republican
the
primary wasn't supposed to be competitive either. So like, why do people?
Yeah, because at least there's like at least a little more competitiveness.
And the
No, there
governor-
Like Mark
There's
Kelly,
no
wasn't
okay,
any
you think-
competitiveness.
okay, this is like people are also saying that people are not campaigning enough. Like Mark Kelly hasn't like campaigned at all because this is the primary season. Like Masters is
Dr. Oz has been campaigning his ass off. He's actually going places.
Fetterman's
Oz
just
is-
running a Twitter campaign.
Fetterman's running a Twitter campaign.
Yeah, but everybody knows about Fetterman's campaign though more than Dr. Oz. Like everybody knows about the stupid memes.
Oz is. No,
Hey,
Oz.
what's her
I've
name?
heard from
Isn't
people
Dr.
that
Oz
Oz
running
is
with suburban moms. Like Fetterman, like his campaign might not be as good as Oz. Oz might be running a better
Listen,
campaign.
Fetterman
But-
is running to try to win voters he has no shot at winning. The white working class Trump base. That's what he's trying to win. He has no chance at winning it, especially with his social policies. He's not trying to get the suburbs at all. And come election season, it's really going to turn out very bad for Fetterman. I'm calling it now.
Okay, but why? Like you're literally the only thing you say that freaking like Dr. Oz is campaigning, and that he's like has name recognition.
He
That's like
literally
the,
is campaigning.
Yeah, but that's like your only proof of him being a good candidate. Like anybody can campaign. Like you know who campaigned a lot? Walter Mondale. He campaigned so much, and who won? Ronald Reagan.
Why are you comparing the 1984 election to the 2022 Pennsylvania Senate race?
Fine.
This is why you need to get off the internet. You need to take down the stream, delete your channel, and you need to like completely get off the internet.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far to be honest.
Nah, I
You know
would.
why?
Look,
I'm tired of like all
Dude,
these
I'll say
11-year-olds.
one thing.
Listen,
Okay,
I'm
you know
tired
what?
of-
Look, everyone on ET is biased. There's not one person that's not biased. We're all biased. Okay, you're biased. I'm biased. We're all biased.
Listen, and I'm not as crazy biased as most of these people on ET. Like these people saying we need to invest in Colorado and Washington. I'm not like them. I think that we're
you're
going to be
not
lucky to
stupid.
get 53, 54 seats. As of now, Republicans are going to
54 seats. It's like that's the best case scenario for the.
I could see it happening. If Chuck Morse is the nominee in New Hampshire, I could see it happening. But
Okay, New
if it's
Hampshire's not.
Bolduc, then it's probably going to be 53.
No,
Okay, New
look,
Hampshire is the
There-
good.
there's a,
Morse is
Demo-
the
there's a
nominee
recent
again.
Democrat internal that only had Hassan up by 3 over Morse.
Like Maggie Hassan is a strongly like she's
She's
like a,
not another.
She's literally disapproved of.
no, she's not.
disapproved of.
She's up by 10 points. And I have a source for
Are you
that.
sure that's not Jean Shaheen?
Yeah, I'm not
Wait,
stupid. Maggie Hassan, 10 points.
Oh. Wait, no, is her approval above 50, though?
Jean Sheen
That's
has
what I wanna know.
13. Above 50, yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure about New
Jean
Hampshire.
Sheen
If
is more
Morse-
popular
if-
than Maggie
if-
Hassan.
If Morse is the nominee and he campaigns side by side with Chris Sununu, which he's already been doing, I
Look,
could
all
see
these
him.
Democrats that you think are
potentially-
going to lose are very popular for what they are. Like Mark Kelly's like an 8+ Republican state at this point, but he's like has a 4+.
8+? Did you just say
Well,
Mark Kelly
partisan.
is a 4? No, Arizona. No,
Like,
it's not.
we're talking about, like-
Arizona partisan
about-
lean is like an
dude,
R.
Okay, John McCain voters, like, I know people mention up a lot, and it's like kind of cliche at this point, but like they're not gonna like vote for Blake Masters. They're gonna vote for Mark Kelly or not vote at all. And like
They're gonna do
The
the
John
latter.
McCain. Okay, this is
Like,
just
people that,
stupid,
like-
okay?
when I
The
say John
McCain-
McCain voters, I mean it like people that are moderate voters or like moderate Republicans.
Moderate Republicans, there's going to be no there's going to be
Moderate
very
Republicans
few.
will vote for like an
I cannot
independent.
see there being any Trump Kelly voters. I can see there being some Biden Masters voters because a big reason a lot of people in Maricopa County voted against Trump was because of his personal life, and Blake Masters has a lot better personal
Okay,
life compared to Trump.
Mark Kelly and Warnock have a strong approval, you know.
+4 plus. I swear this is literally like
Okay.
that explaining me.
Okay,
It's like
you-
Minnesota predictions
literally
explaining why a
asked you,
+4
think Bob
approval rating.
Cassie is you think Bob Cassie is a popular senator, and he has the same approval rating as
I
like
don't
half.
care. Okay, cool.
So
Then he's
the
not
point
as
is,
popular as
If
he used to.
If Bob Cassie's
Because
popular,
listen,
same
I will say
rating.
this. No. Let me say this about Bob Casey. In the past few years, he has gotten a lot more partisan than he was before. So it wouldn't shock me if his approval rating went down. So maybe he isn't as popular as he was in the past. I can see that happening with how left he's moved in recent years. He used to be like a blue dog pro-life Democrat. Now he's a partisan, party line.
Look, I'm not even that
Democratic
biased for some other people in the Democratic Party. There's like one
Yo,
YouTuber
you are very biased. You're like
Okay,
less
there's
biased than
people,
Wyatt
dude,
Tomlin.
there's people that are
in the
so
point where
okay,
you-
bro. Really? Look, there's like
you
somebody
be
that
like Wyatt
there's a
Tomlin,
political
except you don't
YouTuber. I
think-
forgot what his name is. He thinks Texas will be competitive.
Yeah, you probably think it's gonna be competitive.
Wait, I'll be
You
back.
probably think it's gonna flip in 2028.
No, it's not. That would like happen. It would probably happen like 2048.
Yeah, look. Lone Star, we need to do like a new stream, like just dunking on all these people.
But dude,
I've already uploaded today, so like
Wait, Great
This
Lake
is
politics.
annoying.
I will give you this. I think that again, we don't really know until really September. I mean, we can make predictions all we want, but we won't know until after September
true.
because
Like, we're not gonna
That's
know.
why,
I've
that's
seen
why we
so
shouldn't
far.
trust polls like right now though.
yeah, but the polls
Like-
do help indicate who's going to be the winner. Not by
Like
the margin.
Democrats up with the generic
No,
ballot.
I will
that's-
say this though about the Georgia race. When data
it's
for
fine.
progress a far left Democratic internal shows Warnock trailing Walker by like 2 to 3 points. I think we know who's gonna win that race.
Georgia Senate polling has been so just odd. Like, Georgia's not a split ticket state.
I think Walker will just win by default.
No, here's the thing.
Like-
Like Stacey Abrams, no, not Stacey. Like I forgot
Also,
who.
Georgia's not a big ticket splitting state. If
Nobody
Brian
really.
Kemp wins, yeah, Brian Kemp is going to end up carrying Walker over at the end of the day. It's not a big ticket splitting state. There's not going to be that many Kemp Warnock voters. There'll be a few, but not many.
Here, look. Stacey Abrams seems way more radical than Warnock to independent voters.
Actually, no, I would disagree with that because Warnock has marketed himself as a progressive Democrat, and Stacey Abrams is just like a crazy neoliberal. So I'd argue Warnock's actually to the left of Abrams.
I actually didn't even think of that, to be honest.
He literally
You know
campaigned as like a
Chatter's new video. You know Political Chatter in his new video he has Ron DeSantis winning New York in a three-way race between Ron DeSantis, Gavin Newsom, and Andrew Yang.
Okay,
Wait,
he
what is
overestimated
this?
anything.
That's Political
Who
Chatter.
is- Political Chatter just needs to get a life.
The political
The
chatter
dude was
just
a demo. Listen. All these. This is what's so cringe about all you like 11-year-olds and 11 to 13-year-olds who get invested in politics. You guys will like
okay,
have
well,
a
okay,
political.
we're probably invested
political
in
chatter.
politics. Okay.
Political Chatter
Political
was
Chatter-
a Democratic
Political chatter was
socialist.
too obsessed with
2
Andrew
months
Yang.
ago.
That's the issue. You
No,
see, look, I have a very
Political
big variety
chatter-
of politicians I like, but I don't even know how many only thing about political chatter, you can probably name like pretty much like a variety of politicians about me that would just like say like who I like or whatever. The only thing I could say about him is like pretty much Andrew Yang.
No, this is what Political Chatter does. He was a democratic socialist like 3 months ago, and now he's like a free-thinking centrist. He's probably going to be like a fascist in another 2 months. That's how you guys work. You shouldn't be caring about this.
Imagine like a fascist political.
So, okay, how old were you when you got invested in politics?
I was 14 actually. I was
I'm 14 too, so.
yeah, but you got invested a lot earlier than I did.
No, I got invested like 3 months ago. When I started my when did I start?
I
my
didn't
channel?
really start to get serious though until like a few months ago. I just had it as like a side hobby.
I've been interested in this thing for like a while, like probably.
Yeah, I started my
Since
channel.
I got into it, my political views have not changed at all, except on like a few economic issues. But when it
I don't
comes to
even
like
give a, I
cultural
don't
issues,
know. I don't really give a crap about freaking like whatchamacallit. I don't even know anything about economics. I'm more social issues.
that's
'Cause, like-
stupid. Because economics, listen, as much as I am
Oh, crap.
like a person who thinks social issues are important, I will say economics do matter a lot, and they are very important when it comes to a lot of things.
Okay. Let's talk elections. Has some pretty crappy margins.
He uses 15-point margins, which is like the only good thing about him, because I use 15-point margins.
I use 10.
I use 10 as well.
I use 15, but I'm thinking of adding another one because like there's such a large difference in 5 and 15. Like I want to
And
add
every time I think somebody's gonna win by a margin everybody agrees with, and I do a margin, and everybody's mad at me. Dude, I freaking hate. I literally posted one thing about how Bernie's kind of coping with a bill, and all the Bernie bros on Twitter started to call me a dumbass for literally no reason.
Base Bernie Bros. Go Bernie Bro L. I mean, W.
Dude, I literally said, bro, Bernie's kind of coping. I said that's not how democracy works. You just have to do. It's not how Congress works either. You don't get
Democracy
everything you
is
want.
cringe, though. I don't like democracy that much.
Okay, what's your preferred ideology?
Well, my preferred political system would have democratic elements, but voting would be a lot harder, in my opinion. It should be something that not every single person should be. I think you should have to pass like a civics test in order to vote, so you actually know what you're doing. Like, half the people voting don't know what a senator is. So if you don't know what a senator is, why?
Yeah, and
should
they're
you
not
elect
going to
them?
vote in the midterms.
What?
If they're not going to vote in the midterms, they're just probably just going to vote in the presidential elections then.
No, there's a sizable amount of people who vote in the midterms
Okay.
that just vote.
Who votes in midterms
Across
and not
ballot.
who they're voting for? That's like biased. I mean, stupid.
No, but seriously, like most of these people are urban, and there are some rural ones too. But like 80% of these people are urban people who go into the ballot box, don't know anything. They just know, oh, Democrats are a good party. I
don't know. I
saw
feel like a
on
lot of
TV that
rednecks, like a lot of redneck people, just go for like whoever like says.
a lot of rednecks actually do it based on principle because they actually have a connection to the party due to them actually caring about their social beliefs.
Okay, wait,
Like,
what-
here's the thing: most of these people in urban areas, they don't have to care about politics because their lives, they can literally just go in to vote. So they just see like people on the news like talking about, oh,
Oh, you should
the
silence
Democrats are the.
people who don't know enough about an issue. Like here, let's say an example. Is there an issue?
Well,
let's-
silence people, dude. Dude, literally, the media silences, like social media too, silences absolutely everyone who's
Well, yeah,
on
it's not-
the
it's
right
not the-
side of the
not the
spectrum.
government.
Not the government. At least it's not the government doing it, but big companies are their own private
Okay,
thing, right?
what's worse? Like making people have to just like. Okay, number one, like silencing
Listen,
people.
I
that
see
are-
no difference between being censored by the government and being censored by a major corporation.
Okay, what's gonna hurt more? Being censored by Joe Biden, or freaking Mark Zuckerberg? Like,
Both.
oh no,
Actually, honestly, okay,
Dude,
honestly, I'm
no,
gonna say
Mark
this.
Zuckerberg.
I'm gonna
oh.
say this. If Joe Biden were to stop you from saying something, there would be a huge national uproar. Everyone would be calling it out. But this type of stuff goes on Twitter. Like, if Joe Biden, like, came and banned an entire group of people from talking, this would be like an international thing,
Look,
and everyone
I don't
would be
agree with
pissed at it.
people,
But
like,
but Google does this stuff every day, Twitter does this stuff every day, Facebook does this stuff every day, and it's never talked about. So honestly,
it's talked about. Look, I don't agree with what they're doing. If nobody incites violence or anything,
hardly
Like-
anyone talks about. Who talks about, like, people on alternative media? No, we're in the mainstream media. Did they talk about? They never talk about it on like MSNBC, on CNN, like the major news networks.
Wait, what
No,
did they not talk about?
They don't talk about people getting kicked off these platforms for basically no reason.
Yeah, because it's not a major issue we're trying to solve right now.
It's not a major issue.
Oh.
Literally half the population can get banned for literally just saying an opinion, and that's not a major issue. We have to
Look, and I don't agree with
murdering more
that.
children.
I don't agree.
Oh,
Ugh.
AP, thank you, AP.
Hello?
AP, I need help debating these children. Please.
Yes.
Wait, what
We
happened?
need help
What are they
debating these
debating about?
11-year-olds.
We're debating about
They're
big
just
tech.
I'm just
they
saying.
they think that like half the population being censored by big tech isn't a big issue.
It's not an issue
Oh.
that voters care about.
I don't give a shit what the voters care about, okay? Listen,
That's
some
like-
stuff
The news
should
media is
not be in the
covered.
hands of
That's
voters,
not-
okay?
There's other
Listen,
issues that people are talking
listen.
about.
abortion should not be in the hands of voters. That's my opinion. It should be banned federally. Because voters do not get to
Voters are
decide
kinda
issues of
dumb
morality.
sometimes.
Because
Wait,
humans
you think
are
Donald
immoral.
Trump getting banned from Twitter wasn't a big deal?
It wasn't a big deal. I'm not saying it's an issue people think about when they go to the ballot box.
But
We don't care about what people think about when
what
they
if
go
you
to
run a
ballot box.
business? What if you run a business
But it's
online
like-
and your
what's gonna
business
happen?
social
Hi,
media gets
guys.
banned? It's a big issue.
I don't agree with what they're doing at all. But like,
So
I'm
you
just
want
saying,
to focus more on murdering children, right? That's what you want to care about?
sure, why not? Because that's the issue people care about. I support like a woman's right to choose, but I don't believe in Planned Parenthood.
No, you realize that a woman's right to choose is basically just murdering a child. It would basically
Yes,
be
like-
like...
Look,
What's an analogy for the Holocaust? Like, what would they have said? What would have been something the Nazis would have said during the Holocaust to like cover up what they were doing, or like make it sound like less bad? What would be something they would have said? I don't know. Like, we're just curing a disease in the public. We're just taking away some ill people. That's what they would have said in Nazi Germany. The exact same thing. There. And everyone's gonna be like, "What? You're comparing Nazi Germany to abortion?" You know what? Yes, I am.
Dude, my aunt
Because
freaking
it should be compared.
my aunt compared RBG to Hitler.
Honestly,
Hello?
honestly based. Because RBG is in hell right now, where she should be.
Oh Lord, I need to touch grass every time I hear you guys.
AFM.
What? What AP?
There are people getting screenshots of my messages on the group chats and sending them to Gen Z.
Oh God.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I talked
no.
to
and
Gomez last night. I talked to Gomez last night. We got everything figured out. You're all good, AP. I got you out of it.
I just left the chats.
Yeah, Gomez. I might actually be helping Gomez with his school project or whatever. Like, he's supposed to
Oh.
school.
What's his school project?
If I see anything at my school next year, I said I might tell him. Honestly, listen. As much as I think Gomez is
you're-
cringe, what he's doing with the school thing is actually pretty good. Because instead of just whining about it, he's actually taking action on it.
He has like 10,000 kids like watching closely what his teachers do.
No, it's not just about his teachers. He has like people help reporting their own schools to him. Honestly, he's actually doing stuff with it. Like instead of just sitting there whining about it, he's getting stuff done. So
That's good.
no, that video though, my dad kicked me out of the house for being right wing. That one was.
That's a banger.
No,
That sounds
no,
like a proud Republican thing title in real life.
no. I'm just not gonna give him any attention because I just told him I'm not gonna talk about him anymore.
The based AP. Okay, AP, I apologize for everything I said to you about like saying you were cringe. I've been on a live stream with these guys for like an hour now, and they make you seem like the most base, intelligent person in the world. So AP, come on, own these people.
I know.
Own them.
Yeah, why do you no like what if you have a business online and then the account gets suspended by Twitter? You just lose all your business following. Is that not a big issue?
Oh look. It's not a major issue. People.
Wait, end my screen.
That's my point. The news media is not covering it
No,
because
this is a super good point. This is a super good point on my
The
screen.
media's not covering it because they're in on it, you idiot. The media's not some just slightly
Okay,
left
guys, so
leaning.
this is GOP Josh, and he runs this business, and he runs this podcast, guys, and he has got his videos taken down.
Oh no, this is
Okay,
a crime
I don't-
against humanity. This is the worst thing to happen since Mark Putika, some random independent guy polling at 1%, got taken off the ballot. Oh, that Justin Amash fan guy blocked me a while ago because I said libertarianism was cringe.
yeah, libertarianism is really cringy.
No, shut up. You hate it for the all the wrong reasons.
Look,
I hate it for the only reason you hate it is probably because they're like, the government, they think the government should be involved in every aspect of their life. That's probably the reason you hate it.
no, it's not at all.
What's the reason you dislike it?
You're just cringy people. You're like
Explain to me why they're cringe. I want to get some
They're
actual
just
reasons.
obnoxious in how they talk.
What do you mean how they talk? Come on, I need some actual policies. Why do you think libertarianism is cringe? I want to know
It's
why.
Like, they're just like Republicans that smoke weed.
Yeah, that's not true at all. They are. I'm honestly ashamed whenever I hear people say that, oh, libertarians are close to conservative. No, they're not. They're complete. They're basically free market capitalists. So they'll agree with some points of the economic platform, but not even all that. They're super pro free trade.
Libertarians think that kids should have labor.
Yeah, they do. Like the Libertarian Party of New Hampshire literally tweeted out, "But bring back child labor." Stuff like that.
Yeah, New Hampshire's literally one of the most libertarian states. Gary Johnson got 5% there.
Yeah, it was really stupid of it.
Honestly, those tweets are destroying the Libertarian Party's image in the state of New Hampshire, which could help Republicans there. I will say that. So I'm glad that.
Yes.
I hope it's some thing created by the party to try to stop libertarianism in the state.
Special election alert, Minnesota 1st District.
Oh yeah.
Is that tonight?
No,
No.
it's August 9th.
Oh,
yeah,
so it's on Tuesday.
That's when the primaries are.
No, LTE said it's gonna be a blue wave if Democrats do 1% better than in 2020.
That district's blue or down ballot. I'll just have to see what the result is. The district's blue or down ballot, but we'll see. If the candidate does as good as Trump or better than Trump, I think it's going to be a red wave. Because that district is a few points blue or down ballot.
I'm having a temper tantrum because someone is impersonating me on Twitter.
Wyatt Tomlin moment.
Wait, the special elections,
Lone Star was the one who ran that account. That was epic.
I was trying to troll Wyatt Tomlin as Ann Wagner stan.
Ann Wagner's cringe. She said she hates royal Republicans.
Mm-hmm. We call them wacko birds.
It's time to put
I met-
Whitmer in jail
I think
until
I
we can
met
figure
Corey
out
Bush.
what's going on.
I literally Corey Bush, okay, if you guys had a
You that rally, that is so cringe that you actually went to that.
because it was $5 and they're
No,
really
Trump's CPAC rally was so good.
okay.
That was.
I cringed every single time they said my pronouns are freaking stupid. Dude, how
Why
are
did
your
you
pronouns?
yell? Why
Was
did
that
you-
You always call out everything the Democrats do, but all your positions are literally fueling what they do.
No, why'd you yell out? Why'd you yell out to the bald girl, G.I. Jane 2? Can't wait to see it.
Because that would be okay, they would actually kill me there. There's
Good.
all the old people were in unions, I swear.
It was all old union workers.
Yeah, a lot of young liberals.
Minnesota Predictions need to fix his background noise. It's just we need to stop until we can figure out what's going on.
The squad needs to be
Okay, well, okay, if you guys,
Oh,
who's your
listen,
favorite member of
George Wallace. Okay, the George Wallace makes the squad is way better than the squad, easily.
You summoned me.
Yes, Wallace. We love Wallace. Salute to Wallace. We need the Democrats to return to George Wallace. Here's the thing: he opposed segregation in the later part of his life, so he was technically based for a while.
Yeah, just for his legacy.
Also, he was anti-abortion. We need more
It's
Democrats like him in the party.
anti-immigration.
Who's
What
your-
is that tape noise? It's hurting my.
Oh wait.
Oh my God, it's Jorge.
Milo. Stop.
If Democrats were the party of Wallace and the party of Jim Webb, still, I
Democrats
would
are
be a
the real.
Democrat.
Democrats are the real racists.
So true.
If Democrats were socially conservative and anti-gun control, I would probably be a Democrat. Not gonna lie.
Bruh.
You should make a new party and like split both.
Listen,
of
you
the
guys
two-
have such good economic policies, but just like your social policies, just make everyone hate you. That's literally the case.
Hey,
It's
this
like-
is last time.
Wait. Susan Collins voted against the Inflation Reduction Act.
Wait, what?
No, she voted
She
against it.
did. She did.
Who?
Base
She voted
Collins,
against it.
Rare W.
Yeah. Wait, Lonely and Stellar. It's Great Lake politics.
Oh, yo, it's Lonely Interstellar, the based Modi supporter. We love our Indians in chat. We love Lonely Interstellar.
Wait, he's Indian?
When's Modi's next election? Because I fully endorse Modi for his re-election campaign.
Well,
Well,
We lost a couple of people.
Why Tomlin posted about abortion?
why Tomlin? Blah, 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 blah.
Morgan and Wyatt Tomlinson.
Every time Wyatt, okay, maybe Wyatt can join. Remember Wyatt Tomlin had one time me and Wyatt Tomlin were on a live stream with some other people, and he's literally had to stop the live stream, but he just didn't. But he let us talk after, which made no sense.
Yeah, the other day on your live stream, you forgot to end it for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It automatically ended itself.
I love how people that think that the Kansas abortion referendum is going to cause a blue wave. It literally isn't.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like abortion, literally got 0.3 people to go to the Democrats. Because here's the thing. A lot. Okay.
That's so
my aunt-
strange how
my aunt
poorly
is
worded it was.
Okay, my aunt is she is very involved with Democratic and DFL stuff, and she campaigns a lot, and she says that there's a lot of people that my Democrats participated in the polls is because people a lot of people like the Democrats, but there's just don't vote for them for some reason.
No, because you guys are insane on the social issues.
No, they like us. That's the thing. They like the Democrats, but they just don't vote for them. That's
Nobody likes your social stances. I'll just tell you that. Absolutely nobody does.
you probably isolate yourself.
Besides, the only people who like your social policies are urbanites in big cities.
No.
I mean, why do you think the Hispanics have been moving so far to the right in recent years?
Because
Social issues. God, now I'm the lone right winger on the stream. Come on, I need to get someone big on. I need to get Gen Z Patriot on the stream. That would be amazing. Are you aware of who Gen Z Patriot is?
I know him. I watched 5 of his videos.
He's amazing. He's based. I need to get him on here. That would be amazing. I just need him to completely own you. Braxton the Beast. He's Mormon.
Wait, Great Lake politics. Do you think there should be any gun control?
Nah, I don't think we need it.
Not
Well, I
even-
think
Not even background checks.
nope.
Bruh, that's when you give up in your life.
Guns should be as regulated as abortion was in California pre-go.
What the heck?
Wait,
Listen, if you seriously, in what world should guns be harder to get than it be In what world should it be harder to get a gun than it would be to murder your child? What world would that be a good idea?
Sorry,
I need to get Gen Z on here. I'm getting Gen Z Patriot on here. I think he's online right now.
sorry,
This is
I
gonna be amazing.
too much. I'm taping stuff on my wall.
This is gonna be amazing once we get Gen Z on here.
Hanging up my Bill Clinton pennant.
He's gonna own you guys so hard. Hopefully he's online. We will see in a minute though.
Dude, there's like so many conservatives on the freaking Let's Talk. I mean, like elections. I mean,
Yes, we're invading LT's comments. You love to see it.
it's just so overwhelming. Because maybe Trump energizes his base or something. Guys, want to see my wall? I like put on bumper stickers on it now. Well, GLT, what's your opinion on Alan Keyes?
Isn't that guy like the I don't like him because he kind of forced that based Illinois senator into retirement.
Wait, Great Little Pockets, I have a joke for you.
I don't care.
Okay, are
I'm
you
trying to get base people on the stream.
anti-gun control?
Yes,
Finally, someone person who's pro-life.
I'm anti-gun control. Gun control is cringe.
Like on my mom hates that I have a Goldwater sticker on here.
Oh wait, sorry, no, I messed up the joke. Yeah, that's my fault.
But
It's supposed to be finally someone who's not pro-life.
Guns have nothing to do with pro-life. Guns actually save more lives on average.
okay, look, yeah,
When it comes to
shotguns, not
self-defense.
AR-15s. Look,
Actually, they do work. There was like one in a mall a few weeks ago that was an AR-15.
yeah, there. You know, at the Tucson shooting.
Why do you guys
there's
care so much? Like, here's the deal. You guys have no idea what it's like. You have no idea about anything related to guns. You guys live in suburbs. Probably
I don't
never
live in the
seen
suburbs.
I
I literally there's a literal shootout in front of my house.
Yep, I literally live in New York City. There's like a shooting like every day here.
Well, yeah, but not with AR-15s. People in rural
There's like
areas
two
use
shootings
those.
in the mall. I almost went to the mall. There was a shooting.
But yeah, you guys both live in very urban-centered environments, and I do too. But I know a
Where
lot of
do you
people in
live?
rural areas, and guns are a very important part of rural areas.
Yeah, because rural areas. Here's the thing: there's not as many population.
Yeah, then why regulate the guns there? They can do what they want.
Yeah, but urban areas is crazy. Minnesota.
Because
are
this
you
is what
sure
happens. Here's my problem with gun control in urban areas. If you illegalize guns, for example, in an urban area, the only people who will be getting guns then is the people who get guns illegally anyways. But if you loosen restrictions, it'll allow more law-abiding people to get guns and actually help defend their own
Yeah, look.
places.
Every time there's always like a good guy at a shooting, but it never really helps. At the Tucson shooting in 2011, there's a good guy with a gun, but he almost actually shot more people. That like he almost shot someone that wasn't actually a shooter, and like he just ran away. Like
Well, it would be better to have someone on site who can actually get
Yeah.
the shooter before
okay, so why do you guys
instead
like
of having no one there.
like the Republicans support law and order? Why do you guys like not support like gangsters or something having guns?
Law and order. Listen, law and order in no way means taking away guns from people.
Yeah,
I don't
how
feel-
about, okay, how about criminals? Should they have weapons? Like
No, criminals should not have weapons. Where did I say
Yeah.
that?
so exactly. So like why should we not have gun restrictions? Like
Criminals shouldn't get guns, but I think the vast majority of other people can get guns. If you don't have a criminal record, you should be able to just get a gun.
yeah, but a lot of people that like cause mass shootings like have mental health and like don't have a criminal record of like and stuff. Half of the people that don't have a criminal background like have caused mass shootings. And also gun control
Well, like,
and
half the
gun control-
people
okay, look.
don't have. Listen, the only way you could theoretically like everyone talks about these people with mental health. A lot of these people aren't even mentally ill. They don't show any signs of it. They don't go
Yeah, but a
see
lot of them
anyone.
are.
A lot of them are, but like a lot of them don't show any signs of it. So even if they were to take a background check, it wouldn't
Yeah,
be
but it
seen
could
anywhere.
help if it saves like at least like it would save lives.
If it
still.
saves one life. It's so funny hearing people say, if it saves one life, the same people who literally
It's just not
applaud the
one
murder
life.
of 1 million children every year. And you guys use it under the statement of women's rights. Yeah, guys, but every life matters, right?
Yeah. Okay. Look, I don't want to talk about abortion. I just hate.
I don't want to talk about the murder of child because I know it's wrong. But I just want to talk about guns, okay? Because they're the real thing that kill children. We don't kill any children. It's This is just so funny when you guys say, "Oh, Republicans want to kill kids because of look what they're doing." The
I
school
never
shootings."
said that ever in my life. That's just.
No, but it's
fun.
just funny seeing people. Okay,
I'm not a cringy urban parent. I'm gonna say most Americans support gun control. Most Americans think there should be restrictions on weapons for crying out loud. Like, look, why do you need an AR-15?
Why do you need an AR-15? So someone who's probably never been to a rural area, or at least
I live in Minnesota. There's plenty of rural areas.
Yeah, but you've never been in a rural area for more. Here's the thing: I've spent large portions of my life in rural areas.
Yeah. So
And it's an essential.
what's the special? Why do people in the rurals need AR-15s?
Because they work a lot better than rifles. I don't know if you know this, but those average rifles don't do much. They're not that easy to. It's a lot easier to use assault rifles.
It's not like other guns. Too.
Also, dude, listen. The vast majority of murders in the U.S. happen in the inner cities with handguns.
Yeah.
Not assault.
It's still, it's just
also keep in mind this: for every one mass shooting that happens with an AR, 10 million people buy an AR and don't do anything wrong with it. So why punish those 10 million people?
It's not punishing them. How do background checks punish someone?
You literally just said, why do you need an AR-15?
Why do you need an AR-15? There's 5 million other guns. AR-15s, they're just
But I thought you said that we're not punishing them. You would be punishing them to take away those AR-15s.
Yeah, are background checks punishing them though? I'm just saying.
You are completely. You don't know what you were talking about. You're talking about two completely different things.
Gun control in other countries works. There's
gun control.
Yeah. Germany.
Yeah, and look what's going on in England. Now they're having an epidemic of people stabbing each other. There's literally an epidemic in England of people stabbing each other now. And now they're talking about knife control.
Been ever since the 1870s, for crying out loud.
Okay, I don't even know why I'm giving you guys the time of day. You guys are a bunch of 10-year-olds who don't know. You just delete your channel, okay?
I'm not gonna delete my channel.
That's what you should do, because you guys are just stupid and don't understand anything.
Whatever. I don't give a crap.
You guys are like Wyatt Tomlin, but 1 year older.
Oh, I swear. Election forecast, are you still there? Okay, I'm just gonna private chat something. Okay, you're AFK. Lord. Every time I hear freaking Gray Lake politics talk, I just want to cringe out my brain. Come on. 50-50. At least I'm not giving the Democrats 53 seats. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to give Mandela Barnes freaking Wisconsin. I am a reasonable person, and I just can't. I actually do research. I know my crap. I'm not stupid. I'm just gonna end this. Well, I'll just mute.